Hi, I'm Terry from HoRNet Plugins. I'm here today because we want to show you the new HoRNet Spaces. It's an algorithmic reverb that is meant to model a room or a cubic space that you can define with a width, with a length, and with a height. It's not a general algorithm reverb, but it's a very specific type of plugin that wants to simulate what happens inside a room like the one where we are now. This kind of reverb uses a technique called digital waveguide network. With this kind of technique, you can accurately simulate the refractions inside the room and the amount of diffusion that it happens inside the room with each reflection. So you can, given enough CPU power, you can have a pretty good model of any kind of room. To keep the stuff simple, we are concentrating this plugin on cubic rooms, so you have just the 3 dimensions and you cannot create different kind of spaces. This plugin allows also to control the kind of reverberation that happens inside the room, lets you adjust the absorption of the high frequencies and low frequencies, the length of the reverberation with a damping parameter, and the amount of diffusion, as we said earlier. Since it's quite easy to create bad sounding rooms with resonant modes and other bad sounding stuff, we have provided 3 different proportions of height, width and length, and we call small, mid and large, that are known to sound good. It's 3 different kind of spaces and ambience. And we also provide many presets that you can use as starting point and give you the idea of how the plugin sounds. Now, let's see the plugin interface. On the center here, we display the frequency of the modes of the room that we are modeling with these 3 sliders. These modes determine the reverberation characteristic and the maximum reverberation time, the resounding frequencies and other stuff that is modeled with this plugin. With these 3 sliders you can choose the room, and as you see, the models changes while I change the sliders. These 4 buttons here let you decide the kind of room. We are in custom right now, but we can use one of the presets we were talking earlier, like the large and the mid or the small. And in this situation, width and length fader gray out, because just moving the height changes the other 2 accordingly to the proportion preset for this kind of room. These knobs down here let you control the characteristic of the reverberation. The damping parameter changes the length of the reverberation time, while the diffusion changes the amount of diffusion, how full the reverb sounds. These other 2 knobs let you change the frequency content. So if you want less high frequencies, just turn this down. If you want less low frequencies, just turn this up, because they represent the absorption of the room. This knob here, it's a plain vanilla dry wet knob that lets you decide how much of the reverberation or the dry signal you have on the output. This stereo knob lets you decide how wide is the signal, and the accuracy lets you change the goodness of the simulation. Higher level of accuracy means more correct room simulation at the expense of using more CPU. And let's have a listen to how this plugin sounds using one of the presets, let's say light hole, and setting the dry wet to 100% so we can listen just to the reverberation sound. As you heard, using just these few controls, you can create very realistic sounding spaces that are good sounding or bad sounding, depending on the dimension of the room you set with the sliders, and it's quite quickly to get a usable reverb sound. So, HoRNet Spaces is available on www.hornetplugins.com. You can go there, try out the demo, and let us know what you think about it. Thank you very much for watching.